If you want to experience Tanzania in a single day, taking a trip to its most famous city, Arusha, is the best way to do it. About 80% of tourists going to Tanzania, therefore, go to Arusha to learn about Tanzania's culture, visit famous places, and hold the signature and exceptionally mesmerizing Tanzanian Gemstone called Tanzanite in their hand. However, what are the attractions in Arusha only a few people know about? What places are a must for you to visit if you want to make the trip memorable? Well, from safaris in the Arusha National Park, adventurous hiking toward Mount Meru, surreal lake views, rich wildlife, and unique culture, Arusha has a lot to offer. Welcome to a new episode of Black Afric Diary, a channel where we talk about Black African history, culture, arts, and civilization. It's a place where you will see the real picture of Black Africa, its stories, and the events defining it. In this episode, we will tell you what breathtaking attractions the Tanzanian city of Arusha has to offer to make your trip special. Let's get started. Number 10. Arusha National Park. Arusha National Park is a hidden gem, offering a rich variety of landscapes and ecosystems within a relatively small area of 552 square kilometers. Located just 32 kilometers from Arusha town, this park is home to Mount Meru, Africa's fifth highest mountain, which serves as a dramatic background to its stunning scenery. Despite its size, Arusha National Park boasts lush montane forests, open savannas, and the panoramic Momella Lakes, making it an ideal destination for those looking for a more intimate nature experience. The park is full of wildlife, including giraffes, zebras, buffaloes, warthogs, and the rare black and white colobus monkeys. It's also a birdwatching haven, with over 400 bird species, including flamingos, crowned eagles, and various waterfowl. One of the park's special features is the walking safaris, a unique experience that allows visitors to explore its diverse habitats on foot, guided by a ranger. Furthermore, canoeing on the serene Momella Lakes offers a peaceful way to observe the park's bird life. Locals often recommend Arusha National Park as an ideal day trip for travelers seeking tranquility and diverse wildlife without the crowds of the larger parks. Number 9. The National Natural History Museum. The National Natural History Museum, also known as the Old Boma Museum, offers visitors a quiet yet insightful look into Tanzania's rich natural and cultural history. Located in one of Arusha's oldest colonial buildings, a former German military outpost, the museum serves as a fascinating stop for those interested in the region's past. Its exhibits focus on early human evolution, showcasing groundbreaking fossil discoveries from Olduvai Gorge, one of the world's most important paleoanthropological sites. The museum also explores Tanzania's colonial history, with artifacts and photographs detailing the country's German and British rule, offering a glimpse into the transformation of Arusha from a colonial outpost to a thriving city. Additionally, the museum highlights Tanzania's incredible biodiversity, with displays on the country's wildlife and ecosystems, providing an excellent introduction for those planning safaris. Cultural exhibits further enrich the experience, offering insight into the traditions and customs of Tanzania's diverse ethnic groups. Number 8. Masai Village visits. A visit to a traditional Masai village in the Arusha region provides one of the most authentic and immersive cultural experiences that Tanzania has to offer. The Masai are one of the most well-known indigenous tribes in East Africa, recognized for their tall, graceful stature, striking attire, and rich customs. While visiting their village, tourists have the rare opportunity to step into their world, learning firsthand about their semi-nomadic lifestyle, which revolves around cattle herding. Cattle are not just a source of food for the Masai, but also hold profound cultural significance. A Masai man's wealth is traditionally measured by the number of cattle he owns, and cattle are central to their rituals, including marriage and social status. Upon arrival at the village, you will be greeted with the iconic Maasai jumping dance, known as the Adumu. This dance is performed by Maasai warriors, and is a display of strength, agility, and endurance. Tourists are often encouraged to join in, and though the jumping may look simple, it's deeply symbolic in Maasai culture, representing the transition of boys into warrior status. Participation in the dance allows visitors to connect with the Maasai in a meaningful way, while also feeling the rhythm and energy of their traditions. Another hands-on activity that visitors can engage in is spear throwing, a skill that Maasai warriors have perfected over centuries to protect their communities and livestock from predators. Of Maasai elders, tourists can try their hand at this ancient tradition, giving them insight into the skills and discipline required for Maasai men to defend their homes. Number 7. Cultural Heritage Center. The Cultural Heritage Center in Arusha is more than just a gallery or a museum. It is a celebration of African art, culture, and history, all under one roof. The architecture of the center itself is stunning, with its circular design inspired by traditional African huts. Inside, the space is filled with art from across the continent, ranging from ancient artifacts to contemporary pieces. Visitors can explore sculptures carved from wood and stone, detailed paintings that depict African life, and complex beadwork and textiles that tell stories of various cultures across the region. The center is known for housing one of the largest collections of African art in Tanzania. It showcases pieces from different tribes, including the Maasai, Chaga, and Sukuma, each known for their unique artistic styles. There are also artifacts from countries outside of Tanzania, offering a Pan-African perspective that highlights the diversity of art across the continent. Walking through the exhibition spaces, visitors can expect to see everything from ancient masks and tribal weaponry to modern art that reflects contemporary African society. One of the important features of the Cultural Heritage Center is its Gemstone Gallery, where visitors can admire and purchase Tanzanian gemstones, especially Tanzanite. Tanzanite, a rare blue-violet gemstone found only in Tanzania, has become a symbol of the country's mineral wealth. The center showcases an impressive collection of Tanzanite jewelry, from simple pendants to elaborate necklaces, all crafted by skilled Tanzanian artisans. This section is a favorite for those looking for unique souvenirs that capture the essence of Tanzania. Beyond art and gems, the Cultural Heritage Center offers a tranquil setting to shop for local crafts, jewelry, and home decor items, all while supporting local artisans. The center also has a cafe, allowing visitors to enjoy a coffee or snack while reflecting on the incredible diversity of African culture they have just experienced. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black Africa. Let's continue now. Number 6. Food and coffee experiences. A street food tour in Arusha takes you right to the heart of Tanzanian cuisine and everyday life. Tanzania's food culture is rich and deeply rooted in local traditions, and Arusha, as a bustling gateway to the safari circuit, offers an excellent range of street food experiences. Walking through the city's streets, you will encounter food stalls that sell everything from grilled meats to freshly made snacks, each giving a taste of the country's rich culinary diversity. One of the highlights of the street food scene is nyama choma, which translates to roasted meat. It is often goat or beef, marinated in local spices and grilled over an open flame. Eating nyama choma is a social experience, typically enjoyed with friends and family, often with a cold beer or a soft drink. You will be able to enjoy this local delicacy while chatting with vendors and locals, making for a truly immersive experience. Ugali, another staple of Tanzanian cuisine, is a simple yet satisfying dish made from cornmeal. Often compared to polenta, ugali is served with a variety of complements like stews, leafy greens, or grilled fish. On the street food tour, you will not only have the chance to try ugali, but also learn how to eat it traditionally by scooping it with your hands. This connection to local customs enhances your appreciation of Tanzanian dining rituals. For dessert, there is mandazi, a delicious fried dough treat that is lightly sweet and infused with spices like cardamom and coconut. It's a popular snack across East Africa and is often enjoyed with tea or coffee. Walking through the lively streets of Arusha while tasting these local dishes offers tourists a chance to experience the city's pulse and flavor, and the food itself becomes a gateway to understanding Tanzanian life. Then you can visit the Arusha Coffee Lodge, which provides a serene escape into one of Tanzania's oldest coffee plantations, offering tourists the chance to experience the country's rich coffee-growing heritage. Set on the outskirts of Arusha, the lodge is surrounded by lush coffee fields that date back to the early 20th century. The coffee tour is an educational experience, taking you from the plantation to the cup and revealing the meticulous process involved in producing some of Tanzania's finest coffee. The tour begins with a walk through the coffee fields, where guides explain the different stages of coffee cultivation. You will see the coffee plants up close, learn how the beans are harvested by hand, and gain insight into the methods used to grow high-quality coffee in Tanzania's volcanic soils. The guide will explain the importance of coffee to Tanzania's economy, as it is one of the country's top exports. After the field tour, you will visit the processing areas where the beans are sorted, washed, and roasted. The roasting process is particularly fascinating, as you will see how the beans are transformed into the rich, aromatic coffee that ends up in your cup. The tour ends with a coffee tasting, where you will have the opportunity to sample different blends, learning to distinguish their flavors and aromas. It's an engaging experience that deepens your appreciation for the coffee-making process, from the labor involved in the fields to the art of brewing. Beyond the coffee tour, Arusha Coffee Lodge offers a luxurious experience with beautifully designed lodgings, delicious farm-to-table dining, and tranquil surroundings. It's the perfect way to end your day, sipping on freshly brewed coffee while overlooking the coffee fields, connecting you to the land and its produce in a deeply satisfying way. Number 5. Lake Manara National Park. Lake Manara National Park is a scenic wonder, nestled at the base of the Great Rift Valley Escarpment, despite its compact size of 330 square kilometers. The park is known for its diverse landscapes, ranging from dense groundwater forests to open savannas and the striking Soda Lake that covers much of its area. The park is particularly famous for its tree-climbing lions, a rare behavior that sets it apart from other wildlife reserves in Tanzania. Elephants, giraffes, hippos, and large troops of baboons are common sightings on game drives, and the park is a birdwatcher's paradise with over 400 species, including flocks of flamingos that create a rich pink fringe along the shores of Lake Manara. Canoeing safaris are available during the rainy season, offering a unique perspective as you glide across the lake, observing hippos and water birds. Visitors can also explore natural hot springs in the southern part of the park, adding another layer of curiosity to Manara's diverse landscape. Local guides often recommend Lake Manara for its scenic beauty and relaxed atmosphere, making it an excellent choice for travelers looking for varied wildlife and stunning vistas without venturing too far from the main safari circuits. Number 4. Tarangire National Park. Tarangire National Park is a lesser-known yet breathtaking destination, covering approximately 2,500 square kilometers of diverse landscapes, from open savannas to dense woodlands, dotted with iconic baobab trees. Located just south of Lake Manara, Tarangire is renowned for its large herds of elephants, which can often be seen gathering around the Tarangire River, especially during the dry season. This seasonal migration of animals to the river creates some of the best wildlife viewing opportunities in Tanzania, with lions, leopards, zebras, giraffes, and wildebeests often in abundance. Tarangire is also a birdwatching haven, with over 500 species recorded, including flamingos, ostriches, and hornbills. One of the unique aspects of Tarangire is the opportunity for walking safaris, allowing visitors to explore the park's landscapes on foot and gain a deeper connection to the land and its ecosystems. Number 3. Tanzanite Gemstone Heart. Tanzanite, one of the world's rarest and most beautiful gemstones, is found exclusively in northern Tanzania near Mount Kilimanjaro. Discovered in 1967, this unique gemstone became famous for its stunning blue-violet color, which shifts depending on lighting and the angle at which it's viewed. Tanzanite is highly valued, not only for its beauty, but also for its rarity, making it a sought-after gem in high-end jewelry markets. Named after its country of origin by Tiffany & Company, Tanzanite has become a symbol of national pride for Tanzania, representing the country's rich natural resources and heritage. Visitors to Arusha have the opportunity to explore Tanzanite's fascinating story at the Tanzanite Experience Museum. Here, they can learn about the gemstone's formation, the complex mining process, and the role it plays in the local economy. The museum also offers guided tours that provide deeper insight into Tanzanite history and significance. After the tour, guests can explore exclusive collections of Tanzanite jewelry and purchase certified pieces as memorable souvenirs. For those looking for an even more immersive experience, visits to the Tanzanite mines in the Mererani Hills offer a first-hand experience of the labor-intensive mining process, providing a powerful and educational perspective on the lives of the local miners who extract this precious gem. Number 2. Ngorongoro Crater. The Ngorongoro Crater is one of Africa's most extraordinary natural wonders, often hailed as the eighth wonder of the world. This massive volcanic caldera, located within the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, spans about 260 square kilometers, with a depth of 610 meters. Formed millions of years ago after a volcanic eruption, the crater is now a self-contained ecosystem that supports diverse wildlife. Its lush, fertile landscape attracts species such as elephants, lions, leopards, black rhinos, and vast herds of wildebeest and zebras, making it a top destination for wildlife enthusiasts. Tourists visiting the Ngorongoro Crater can experience the guided game drives across the crater floor, offering some of the best opportunities to spot the Big Five in one of the most panoramic settings imaginable. The crater's sweeping views, open grasslands, and patches of forest make each drive not only thrilling, but also visually fascinating. Birdwatchers will find a haven within the crater, with more than 500 species of birds inhabiting the area, including flamingos, ostriches, crowned cranes, and raptors. Number 1. Serengeti National Park. Serengeti National Park is one of the world's most renowned wildlife reserves, covering over 14,750 square kilometers of breathtaking landscapes in northern Tanzania. Known for its vast open plains, the Serengeti is home to an incredible diversity of wildlife, including lions, leopards, elephants, buffaloes, and rhinos, collectively known as the Big Five. What makes the Serengeti truly famous, however, is the Great Migration. This natural phenomenon sees millions of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles moving across the park in search of fresh grazing land, creating one of the most spectacular wildlife events on the planet. Tourists visiting the Serengeti can experience the iconic game drives, where experienced guides take visitors through the park's expansive terrain in search of wildlife. These drives offer some of the best opportunities to see large predators like lions and cheetahs up close, as well as herbivores such as giraffes, hippos, and elephants. Morning and evening game drives are particularly popular, as the cooler temperatures bring out more active wildlife. For a more serene and unique way to experience the Serengeti, tourists can opt for a hot air balloon safari. Floating high above the plains at sunrise, you'll get a bird's-eye view of the park's stunning landscapes and the herds of animals moving across the savanna. After the flight, guests are treated to a champagne breakfast in the bush, making the adventure feel even more special. Furthermore, the Serengeti Visitor Center, located centrally within the park, offers educational exhibits about the park's history, wildlife, and conservation efforts. It's a great stop for visitors who want to deepen their understanding of the Serengeti ecosystem. Additionally, the center provides walking trails that allow for a closer look at the park's smaller wildlife and plant species. Beyond the wildlife, cultural visits to nearby Masai villages offer a glimpse into the lives of the indigenous Masai people, who have coexisted with the Serengeti's wildlife for centuries. These tours often include traditional dancing, storytelling, and demonstrations of Masai crafts, offering an enriching cultural experience. Which of these places would you like to go to while visiting Tanzania? How would you like to enjoy safaris while driving your 4x4 vehicle around the national park and animals? In the comment section right below, share your thoughts on camping at night in the national park to observe animals and experience the wildlife. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos on Black Africa, its history, rich arts and culture, and things the world should know about. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.